Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the Museum of Discovery, Science, or something, mods in Fort Lauderdale. We just are getting into all this fun stuff, so let's take a look around. Both inside and out can get very noisy. I'm actually going to silence it and just do a voiceover. This is the atrium here at the beginning, where you also buy your tickets for the movies or for the Science Center. We came right on in and we started upstairs with our adventure. We visited the flight area first. They have simulators. They have this little wind tunnel thing. They've got all kinds of hands-on things up here, all having to do with different kinds of flight. My kids absolutely loved this area, and we spent quite a bit of time here. They tend to want to stay a long time here as well. And then once you make your way through flight, you can kind of see they have like the names of things on these columns. You also can make your way over to the hands-on stuff, and they gave it a try. They tried their best, right? It was very cool. Then we started moving around to the center area where they have different stands, which I believe rotate. And so they got to go and play with different kinds of STEM activities here. Also on that second floor, there are some live creatures. I don't know if this part is temporary or if it's a permanent installment, but there was a lot to see. They were actually very active the day we were here, so this was pretty cool to get to check out the different animals and creatures they had. Then towards the back, there is the Kiva area, and you get to do hands-on. They have this display, which is like a world record, I believe, but they also have hands-on with the Kiva blocks, with the different manipulatives here that they had at this little station. Again, these might rotate. I'd imagine that they do. And they also had the different pattern blocks. They had Kiva tiles. It was a very cool area for them just to play. You can do the challenges. You can do your own thing. So this area back here was actually pretty cool. They really liked it. As you're walking around, there is so many cool things you can just go grab and touch. We headed over to the dinosaur area. This was really cool. This is like right behind the escalators when you first come up, and they have tons and tons of rocks and Paleolithic type things, a lot of things on display. They also had a little dinosaur setup that you'll see here in the back in just a second. But my son was most fascinated by all of the fossils and the crystals. So this was a cool little area. It's not huge, but it is a nice little stop. And because it's not so crowded, it was very nice to get to go back there. And another cool thing is that there's these doors back here. You can go out. I did not realize this. There is a second level to that outdoor atrium that you saw at the beginning, and there are picnic tables up here, so you can come have a beautiful view and enjoy like a snack or something. And you're on the second floor. You can also see the atrium. So it was really cool. Now let's head downstairs. The really cool thing about downstairs is the amount of ocean life or sea life that they have down here. And of course, educational posters on everything. My kids loved this. This lobster was so big, they were freaking out. And I'll show you my son next to him because it was huge. So they really loved all of this area. And after seeing this, right when you came down, we came over to the weather area. My kids love these too. Again, very interactive, a lot of things for all of their ages. It was just a great time down here. They also have this huge shark. I think it was a megalodon actually, but you can go in and go do digging and try to find fossils. Then also in the back, there is this outdoor area or tank rather, that has an otter in it, and he was adorable. I could have sat there forever watching him swim, and he did come by the window, as you'll see here in a minute, and it's almost like he knows you're there. He's like interacting and circling back and like kicking off the glass when he does flips. So this part was really cool just to see this guy swimming around. Let's head outside now. And this was really cool. It was hot. I will be honest, it was very hot. We did not stay outside for long, but these things were really cool. Again, just the hands-on idea of like, can they do it? Or how do these things work? And like, she's pulling herself up. So this was very cool. I don't think they've ever seen these kinds of outdoor things at a science center before. So they ran around and just had a good time again before we got too hot and sweaty, playing the instruments, which was fun, messing with the tug of war and the lever concept. So it was a great time, but it was hot, so we came back in. They do have the Lego minifigure trading throughout. And if you see a staff member, you can go trade. And then they also had a giant Lego table, which was fun. This whole vacuum concept where it sucks up the balls and then it shoots them out somewhere. They loved this. And coming back through this tunnel area, it's almost like you're exiting, but you're not. And don't miss coming up these stairs, because up in like this treehouse area, there's more reptiles. It's actually really, really cool. So this is one little spot that you could very easily miss and not realize, and there are a ton of creatures up here. The last really cool thing is the discovery spot. This is new. You have to get your ticket as you come in the doors. I'll just show you a quick view here, but it is timed. You need a ticket to get in, and it's a huge, huge, huge play area, hands-on area. Once you're back in the lobby, like if you're leaving, it is connected to the IMAX, which is nice. You can just walk through. There is a cafe. I don't want to like be a weirdo and film them, but that's there too. So it was just a good time. And then of course a gift shop. All right, so that was our visit at the Museum of Discovery and Science in Fort Lauderdale. If you have any questions about this place, just comment below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in our next adventure.